Hello. I'm literally in the middle of a bike ride. I had to stop and pull over because I have some things on my mind. It's just like when it comes to this decision making, you just kind of got to know if you're choosing what's best for you or what's best for others. And sometimes I kind of get it twisted with like the best option because I don't know. I don't know. I'm just so used to people feeding off of my energy, especially when it comes to like romantic shit. Like, I'm so used to people telling me what I can do for them, but I never really pay attention to what the fuck they can do for me, you know? And that's not to sound like materialistic at all, not even in the slightest. That's not the point. The point is, I never get these feelings from people in the same way that they get a certain feeling from me. Like, so that's what I mean when I say, like, I kind of gotta pay attention to discernment and stuff to see if something is going to benefit me or if it's just gonna, I mean, if something's gonna benefit, yeah, if something's gonna benefit me or just benefit that person, or is there like some type of equal thing going on? And usually I have a pattern of dating like where it's not equal. It's not, and I'm not the type to just use people. So it's like I feel like I'm never really taking away from other people the way that they take from me. You know, I'm always receiving, oh, like, this is what you make me feel. This is these are the emotions that you bring out of me. Da 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 da. I'm literally always the one, like, it just feels like initiating things. I don't know. Excuse my skin. Not initiating things. That's not what I want to say. Well, a lot of my relationships, I have been the initiator, but I'm usually, it's always about something that I make them feel and not, how they make me feel. And I literally had a person tell me, like, there's chemistry between us, whatever, whatever, whatever. And I feel like if there's anybody that knows how to read chemistry pretty well, it would be me. And for you to tell me that there's chemistry between us that I haven't seen, like I literally analyze every relationship that I have. Any relationship that I have with anybody, I literally analyze my connection to all people that I come in contact with. I didn't pick up on the chemistry, like, and this is not to shame that person at all. It's not. But I'm really at a point in life where I'm not, you know, getting too high in the head over something that somebody else says that they see for me. Like, when I say nobody truly knows me the way that I know myself, so I have to stop relying on other people's feelings to like make me feel some type of way. I have to stop relying on what other people say to make me think a certain type of way. Because that's not the reality of it. That might be their reality, but it's not my reality. It's not my reality. They literally was like, every time we have a conversation, oh my God, and it's kind of saddened my heart a little bit because I feel like this is something that I struggle with people regardless. Like, I feel like I have like a gift that allows people to see something within themselves and like feel deeply about things, but I don't get that same energy in return, like, at all. Like, it's not coming for me to get too influenced by people, or it's not coming for me to feel too inspired by people, or to have that feeling or connection that people are saying that they're gaining from me. So this person is like, yeah, like, you just make me think deeply. You're always asking like inquisitive questions. You're always asking things that make me like, you know, you're not like a surface level type of conversation. You're not a surface level type of person that, talks in a conversation. And I responded. I was like, you literally never answer the questions that I give you. Like, and I feel like that's part of my personality a little bit, where I kind of fuck with people on purpose and ask these questions because I know that everybody is not going to respond in the same way that I would, or I know that everybody is not going to have the same reaction that I would probably look for. So I literally fuck with people on purpose. Like, I continue to ask these questions. I continue to say certain things But based on the reaction I'm getting from these people, I've never realized that I truly had any type of, I don't know. I've never really realized that I had anything that made them just think so deeply because they never showed it. And I literally brought that up. I was like, every time I ask a question, you literally like, you either go quiet, pretend you're not listening, or you answer it so indirectly. And then have the nerve to be like, okay, fine, I'm gonna start answering it. Like, no. Why do I have to beg you to do that? It doesn't make sense. So that was like my whole theme of life right there in my face. Literally. Everything that I pretty much, I guess you could say, go through as a person. Like, I'm always unintentionally giving feedback or unintentionally placing a spark in people's lives and not having them respond to the certain things or the ways that I, you know, express myself, not really having them respond to it, but whole time they're trying to like keep it as a, not keep it as a secret, but they're not trying to, I guess assess that in front of my face. I don't know. And I'm not really surprised because I can't get deep. I can't get fucking deep. I can get fucking deep and I could dig into some shit. I could literally like I could get fucking deep. And that could be due to me just simply being able to be that deep with myself. Like, me, when it comes to myself, I'm breaking barriers. I'm literally going over everything. Like, nothing goes untouched inside of my head. Nothing goes unanalyzed. Like, I literally look through everything. So I guess when I interact with people, I kind of have that, I don't know, maybe I'm like, it can be like I lack boundaries emotionally for other people sometimes, and I may not even realize it, but I feel like I definitely have that ability to get in people's heads on accident, though, literally on accident. So it is what it is. I don't know, that just made me think, because I literally was talking to that person. They was talking about their feelings for me and all this extra shit, and I'm like, there's just no way that because you feel a certain way, you believe that I feel the same way. You believe that I possess the same thing. There's just no way. But people really do think like that, and I can't even get mad at that, because I used to think like that. Like, when I used to get mad at something, I used to expect people to understand why I was mad. I was like, you caused me to be mad. Why don't you understand that I'm angry? But a lot of people also fail to realize that just because you see something a certain way does not mean everybody else sees it a certain way. Just because you're operating a certain lifestyle does not mean everybody else operate that same way. Somebody might live their life completely different, and it's all a matter of perspective. And I feel like you can still go to a person and tell them that, because, like I said, I was once that person who you kind of had to like tell, like, Kaylin, like, girl, just because you see it that way does not mean that everybody sees it that way. I still would, you know, I still wouldn't get it. I still wouldn't truly grasp it or truly understand. Like, I hear you. I understand we all have our perspectives, but I never paid attention to the fact that, like, upbringing and everything plays a part into it. We have our perspective, but we also have the ways of life that we live. We also have whatever happened in the past that, like, deep past, not just past now, like deep, deep, deep past, that affects them to this day. I never truly grasped onto that until like a year ago, where I literally had to realize, like, when you think of people living from a different perspective, you have to think of that in all aspects, not just a particular situation, not just this way because of this situation. Like, you literally have to think about that in general. You can never assume that somebody knows something that you don't, or you can never assume that you know something somebody else does. I don't know, you get what I'm saying, though. But, like, yeah. So I feel like if people can't understand that, then you definitely cannot be the person that is for me. You most definitely cannot be the person that you believe I am for you. Like, these things have to be mutual. You can't just come to me and feel as though I should feel something because of a certain feeling that I make you feel. It's kind of selfish as fuck. And I never really thought about shit like that. I've never really paid attention to things in that manner. I've never truly just visualized it from that perspective. So now I have to pay attention and make sure that I'm choosing people that are also choosing me. I can't be with a person because I make them feel a certain like that. That's all my energy going into that person. What are you pouring into me? What am I getting from you? Am I getting anything from you in return? Am I learning anything from you? Well, I'm gonna learn regardless. That's just me. I learn with anything. Like, I'm learning from this conversation that I'm having now. I literally can learn from any fucking thing. But like, just because I can learn from anything, that means you have to come a little harder. Like, can I learn even more from you? What can I grasp? Like, what can I take away from you as a person? What is what's gonna pour back into me to make me feel as though this is even worth continuing? To make me feel like this is worth building something out of? Like, I'm so used to being everybody's emotional support, and I'm not saying that's the part of a relationship, but who the fuck is gonna ever support me with my emotions? Like, so far, the person that has ever been able to support me with my emotions intentionally is literally my fucking self. And girl, if that's the case, if I'm about to hop back into whatever the fuck and be over giving myself to you so that you could feel so that you could feel better as a person, so that you could feel some type of way, you could feel like you're growing, or you could feel like you're having a different perspective of life, like, it's pointless. And I feel like your best bet is to literally just remain. Your best bet is to literally remain as my. Maybe I'm not supposed to say that, because I was about to say your best bet is just to remain as my friend. But even, what the fuck was that? I'm sorry. Even in that aspect, like, literally, even in that aspect, my friends pour back into me. Like, I've been able to break out of certain relationships, friendship relationship, platonic relationships, that have just taken away from me or just caused so much drama, or it was just pointless. Like, I've grown out of that. I'm able to have like actual lasting friendships now because of all the things I've learned from the past. Like, when I say I've been dealing with friend issues since I was in pre-K, like, I never played that shit. I started early as fuck. Like, I started the whole lesson shit so early. Like, I literally remember it all. I remember it all. I never played about my friends. Never played. And I never played about having somebody that made sense around me, except like relationships, because that's a much deeper topic. But yeah, I never played about my friends. Like, I get so serious about friendships, and then I feel like I have to be serious about friendships because I'm the type of person that I see myself as a protector. So it's like, I can't just be going around protecting anybody. I can't just be going around giving this energy wholeheartedly to people who don't understand, or to people who can't pour back, or to people who don't give a fuck about me. I never played that shit. Never. And I'm getting to a point where it's the same for a relationship. I don't play that. Like, you cannot tell me I make you feel something and you don't make me feel nothing in return, and then try to gaslight me about it. And then, I'm not even tripping, because the type of person this person is, like, that's kind of their profession. So it's like, hey, like, I get it, I understand, but they're not seeing everything as a whole as I am. Like I said a couple videos ago, like, you have to know when to see things in parts and when to see things as a whole. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't start breaking shit into parts, or, well, I'm seeing not to break shit into parts with relationships until I'm actually in the relationship. Like, I'm viewing things as a whole before I even get myself in that situation or get myself in that predicament. So it's like, girl, absolutely not, actually. So I'm learning so much. I swear, every time somebody call my phone, every time I have an interaction with somebody, like, I just easily learn so much, like, because I always have to sit back and process everything that just happened. I have to sit back and process the conversations we just had. I got to sit back and process our connection together. I have to sit back and see, does it make sense? Because I never want to have nobody around me where it doesn't make sense and I'm not paying attention. Like, that's the easiest way to, like, mess up your energy. That's the easiest way to get in the state of misalignment. Like, I'm not in a period where I can afford misalignment, though. That's the thing. So I'm not playing that shit right now. I really don't got time for that. So I'm tired of people trying to take from me but not have nothing that I feel is truly worth taking away from them. Like, mind you, these are some of the qualities I could literally find in anybody else. Like, no, absolutely not. Because the qualities that you get from me, you're not going to get that from other people, which is why you're trying so hard to cling on to me. Like, yeah, no, absolutely not. So that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. I'm about to get back to my bike ride. Yeah, I love you. This was a great talk. I really feel like I got some things off my chest. Like, oh my God. But yeah, bye.